Good day. Please do like us at Bossed Up Academy on YouTube as well as Facebook and Instagram. As Facebook begins to build our audience, I want to remind people that you can get all of your stimulus updates here. We're trying to update people in real time because we know that a lot of businesses are struggling to make it through this pandemic, but I wanted to come on here to encourage you to keep the faith, keep the course. I know that the stock market is tumbling today. We're seeing a lot of red, so and it causes for people to often panic. But remember that in difficulty lies opportunity. So you need to find where your opportunities are and seize the moment. And hey, squirt. You want to seize the moment and take advantage of these red days where you may feel like you're losing, but you need to look for long term opportunities. So, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get started about today's PPP update. Again, remember that March the 9th, which is next week, that will end where they are doing fewer than 20 businesses, but that does not mean you can't apply. It just means that it's going to open up to more people, up to 300 employees. So take advantage of that, but you can continue to submit your application to either the funds run out or, as of right now, March 31st. Also, I'm hearing, and I came on here to clear up some misconceptions about PPP. A lot of people think that if you apply for PPP, that's open you up to being audited. Well, really, you can get audited at any time for any reason, anything. So you need to make sure that your paperwork is straight regardless. So don't let that intimidate you, because a lot of people are saying, oh, you're going to get audited unless you are doing some type of fraud. But you can, if you report your taxes correctly, this is basically the government rewarding you for actually filing taxes on what you earn. And they are just trying to help you get through this pandemic and get you some funds to keep to sustain your business so that you may stay in business and keep your livelihood going. And also, I want to quit, even though I keep using the term business, but if you are a 1099 person, they want you to continue driving for Uber. They want you to continue doing hair. They want you to continue whatever it is that produces your livelihood that requires you to file a Schedule C. So, therefore, the government is looking out for you. Do not take it as welfare. I mean, this is not a handout, but a hand up. They want you to stay and be able to sustain your livelihood. That's why they're replacing what you missed, what you were not able to make during some of these shutdowns. So take it as a hand up and not a hand out. A lot of people are acting like, oh, I wouldn't take that money. It's like getting welfare. Well, it's not. And a lot of times people get welfare because in their situation they need a hand up as well. But this is a different type. And as they say, there's levels to everything and everything that you do. So again, I want to encourage you that if you are eligible for PPP, for you to apply, because this is your money. This is the only time that the government is going to give you something free. And right now, with the stock market doing a lot of red days, we don't know what the future is going to hold. You don't know what the next 3 to 6 months is going to hold. You may need those to just hang on to those funds as emergency funds. If you feel like you're thriving right now. Now, like I keep using the example that if Yeezy is a billionaire, if Joel Austin, if Tom Brady, all of those people took PPP. Why shouldn't you? Do you think that all those people and that have achieved wealth and they're getting PPP, why shouldn't you if you're entitled to it? Now, I'm not encouraging anyone to commit fraud or do something wrong. Yes, if you do that, then you may take a chance on being audited now that you never filed a Schedule C and all of a sudden you got $200,000 worth of income on a Schedule C. Yeah, that might throw a red flag. But if you are genuinely out here, say being a nail tech, doing hair, whatever your profession is, and you qualify for these funds, I greatly, highly encourage you to take the money. Also, there's a major difference between if this is your first round of PPP or your second round. If it's your first round, you don't have to do those quarters showing the 25% difference. It's not required unless you are doing second round. So a lot of people are doing first round, but then they're getting all confused about that 25%. If it's your first time doing PPP, I would encourage you just to go ahead and apply and look at the application. Do not go off of what people are telling you, because there are a lot of people out here that are talking that know nothing about nothing. I cannot stress that hard enough or more to everybody that I have been trying to get to do this. So again, I want to encourage you to apply for your PPP. It's not a handout, it's a hand up. It's to help you get through the pandemic. Even if you feel like you don't need the funds, I would save them as a nest egg so that in 3 months, 6 months, if you get shut back down by the government or something unforeseen happens, you have access to those funds and it's not costing you anything. A lot of people ran to get EDIL, but they don't want to get PPP. PPP is forgiven. EDIL's got 3.5% interest rate, which is still not bad, but make sure that you are listening to people that are informed. Make sure that you consider your source. Do you really want to listen to somebody that knows nothing about business, but they just want to pass their horror stories or their misconceptions of what they really don't know, but just going to advise you on? Get the facts for yourself so that you can understand what you're getting yourself into. Don't consider your sources and fact check people. That's the biggest thing. Fact checking. Fact checking will save you a lot of headache, heartache, and missing out on opportunities. Because again, in difficulty lies opportunity.